Nigeria, a land blessed with resources.
For Naija, people get plenty cultures where God don't bless us with.
Mo sọ ire sórílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà.
Mo yi magana akan lafiyanki.
Min da ho dagbe dugbeza mitome.
Obodo Nigeria, anyị na-asị ị ga-adị nke ukwuu.
Everything boku, we no go lack anything good o.
Kò sógun mọ́ lórílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà.
No to violence and terrorism.
Ẹjọ́ wọn kan wẹ̀rẹ̀, àbọ̀jàre ọmọ ọ̀yọ́mà.
Do lala na ove fifi bodo yiyi avun bodo wà n'ụkpọ emekpo.
Dị yawa n'ezie ọchịchị ọma.
Nigeria.
Dìde.
Ó tọrọ bárí nà, bá di àpọ̀ yóyórí.
Happy Independence Day, Nigeria!
Happy Independence Day, Nigeria.
Yeah. 61 is a big deal.
Exactly.
You know?
I'm like, wow, 61. Just yeah. I think the most remarkable one I remember was when we clocked 50. Yeah. And I was somewhere very important that day. And I'm like, wow, we are 50. And just like, our time flies. We are 61 years. So
this is to welcome you to Keep It Simple on Gov TV. And it's our special edition. Of course, we're celebrating the 61st anniversary of our independence as a country, and today's episode promises to be awesome. Right.
All right, so I'm actually excited for Nigeria because we're 61. There's a lot to thank God for. Even if some people would say no, there is not, but we choose to be grateful. We choose to see God in everything that we do. And we know that God has been the one. He has been holding the reins of Nigeria. And we really commiserate with every Nigerian out there. I want to celebrate with each and every one of us. I think we all deserve to be celebrated, every Nigerian, not just Nigeria as a whole, but every Nigerian for, for still keeping the faith, for still holding on, for still having hope, for still being in this country alone, for those of us that are in Nigeria.
Challenges be deviling us as a country, right?
Exactly. All right, so we'll go for a break right now. When we come back, we have a guest joining us and we'll be discussing Nigeria at 61. Stay with us. We'll be right back after the break.
Nigeria, a land blessed with resources.
For Naija, people get plenty cultures where God don't bless us with.
Mo sọ ire sórílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà.
Mo yi magana akan lafiyanki.
Min da ho dagbe dugbeza mitome.
Obodo Nigeria, anyị na-asị ị ga-adị nke ukwuu.
Everything boku, we no go lack anything good o.
Kò sógun mọ́ lórílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà.
No to violence and terrorism.
Ẹjọ́ wọn kan wẹ̀rẹ̀, àbọ̀jàre ọmọ ọ̀yọ́mà.
Do lala na ove fifi bodo yiyi avun bodo wà n'ụkpọ emekpo.
Dị yawa n'ezie ọchịchị ọma.
Nigeria.
Dìde.
Ó tọrọ bárí nà, bá di àpọ̀ yóyórí.
Happy Independence Day, Nigeria!
Nigeria, a land blessed with resources.
For Naija, people get plenty cultures where God don't bless us with.
Mo sọ ire sórílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà.
Mo yi magana akan lafiyanki.
Min da ho dagbe dugbeza mitome.
Obodo Nigeria, anyị na-asị ị ga-adị nke ukwuu.
Everything boku, we no go lack anything good o.
Kò sógun mọ́ lórílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà.
No to violence and terrorism.
Ẹjọ́ wọn kan wẹ̀rẹ̀, àbọ̀jàre ọmọ ọ̀yọ́mà.
Do lala na ove fifi bodo yiyi avun bodo wà n'ụkpọ emekpo.
Dị yawa n'ezie ọchịchị ọma.
Nigeria.
Dìde.
Ó tọrọ bárí nà, bá di àpọ̀ yóyórí.
Happy Independence Day, Nigeria!
Okay, welcome back from that break. And yes, we are still celebrating Nigeria at 61. Is that not such a remarkable thing for us? I believe God has blessed us with lots and lots of natural resources and human resources as well in Nigeria. And today we have a guest joining us today in person of Pastor Taiwo Olo. We'll be discussing Nigeria at 61. You're welcome to the show, sir. It's nice to have you. We actually had him on set quite recently. Yeah. And happy independence to you.
Thank you, same here.
All right, so we'll be discussing Nigeria at 61. So when the number 61 comes, what comes to your mind? What do you think, as in putting Nigeria and 61 together? Do you think
imagine
we represent
a 61-year-old man?
Yeah. Do you think we represent the number 61 as Nigeria?
Oh, far from it. Nigeria don't represent even, well, maybe Nigeria, let's say, maybe Nigeria tries a little with 15 years.
Really?
Oh, wow.
I was actually expecting you to say, yes, Nigeria represents 61, they've done this, they've done that, and all that.
61. How, where?
Okay, let me break it down.
When you say somebody, when you are talking about 61, I don't know, maybe because, you know, we talk about age in two terms. We talk about chronological age and mental age. So when you are talking about chronologically, in that, maybe you want to look at Nigeria in that aspect. What is the development that represents that age in the life of Nigeria?
I was going to ask you that, actually. That's why we have you on here.
And mentally, too, with the kind of all the hiccups and the ups and downs and the epileptic structure and stuff like that. So it means mentally we are far from it as well. So so it's just a mixed feelings. It's just a mixed feelings.
So you're not excited? You woke up today, you're like, Nigeria is 61, or you felt excited one way or the other. What did you feel when you woke up this morning? Because the vibe I'm getting from you, sir. I felt elated, as you can see, my hair ties. Myself and Tolu, we are presenting Nigeria this morning.
So we've had over...
I woke up with mixed feelings.
Okay.
What's the excitement about? As we speak today, three or 4 days ago, over 30 souls were destroyed in Kaduna. As of yesterday, the news, we woke up again this morning to the one that happened in Niger State. Some 10 Baptist students are still in captivity. Another batch of 10 was released last week. Another 10 are still in captivity. People are losing their hard-earned money. You know, I think, this morning, and just like every other day, in my house, in our morning devotion, we prayed that God, some of these people who are in captivity, who are in kidnappers' den, some of them, they are faithful to God. They are not thieves. They are not criminals. They are hard-working Nigerians. And you know, and as they'll be praying to God, God, please come and save us. So we also joined our voices with theirs to pray for them that God will deliver them and every other person who are in the captivity.
So many people believe that democracy is the most important achievement we've recorded in Nigeria. I mean, over 22 years now of democracy, aside from the close to about 4 decades of military rule that we've had. How long do you think we can hold it together? I mean, if democracy is seen as something that is the most prized achievement we currently have as a country, how long do you think we can continue to hold it together as a country?
Well, we have just a short time more, but I think I dare say that God has been grateful. I mean, God has been kind to us in Nigeria. That's why it's talked about mixed feelings. Mixed feelings because if we still look around, the fact that we are still here shows that there is something to be grateful for. So there is something to be grateful for. So, but when you talk in terms of democracy, how long? Well, we can still continue to hold it, but not for too long if it continues this way.
All right, so recently during a church Thanksgiving, the governor of Rivers State, that's Nyesom Wike, said something about Nigeria, and he said Nigeria at 61. That's before today. He said that there is nothing to celebrate about Nigeria as a country. Do you think that is really true? Because this is someone in power. I believe that he should be the one that should be, giving the light or, urging us on. But he is saying that there is nothing to celebrate in Nigeria coming from a governor in this country. What should be the hope of we, the civilians, I mean, the average Nigerians?
I want to take it to mean that if you as a person, if you're in a position of authority and you want to take responsibility for all that is happening in Nigeria, then you will know that, yeah, I agree with Governor Wike that there is nothing to celebrate. Just like I said, if you cast your mind back to events in the past weeks, past months, if you say you are celebrating, what about all those people? A lot of people are losing their lives. And, okay, now a chief security, a CSP was killed in cold blood somewhere in Lagos in Isolo. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But you see, when I saw that news, I said, no, other innocent people are going to suffer for this. And of course, in the news yesterday, what did you see? A lot of innocent people, policemen, security agents will start going around picking innocent people.
Yeah.
They have picked over 70. Among them, some of them Uber drivers. So are you now saying, so what is celebration to those people? What is celebration to those people? There is, I think in this book, Pride and Prejudice, there was something I remember there. He said, he was talking about of wars. He said how sad to know that a lot of people are being killed at the war front, but how pleasant it is to know that you don't know any one of them. Do you understand? So. Yeah. So if you are celebrating, that means, well, maybe you don't know any one of those who are victims of all these kind of terrible things happening in Nigeria. But God forbid that you will know anyone. But the fact that we are fellow Nigerians, it is sad, and it should be a tragedy for all of us. It should be a tragedy, especially for people who are in authority. And so to that, I'm saying that for Governor Wike, there's nothing to celebrate.
All right, so something I have in mind is that previously or years ago, Nigeria used to be celebrated as a beacon of light in Africa as a continent.
Giants of Africa.
Exactly, we're the giants of Africa, and everybody just wanted to come to Nigeria. And also, even till present day, there are still Nigerians that are still holding that light. There are Nigerians that have accomplished great things in the arts, sciences, medically, and all the rest, all over the world. Yeah. Though they might not be in Nigeria, but they are really representing us well. Now, the question to you, sir, this morning is that can we really rediscover ourselves as Nigeria? Yes,
of course we can. There is hope, because every opportunity. Now let's now get back to, you talked about democracy being our achievement. So let's get back to it. The fact that we are still in the democracy, and every opportunity to go through election is an opportunity, is another chance at Nigeria, or for Nigerians and Nigerians to rediscover this nation called Nigeria. So every opportunity to go to the ballot. So 2023 is just around the corner. So the fact that there is another election around the corner, it gives a semblance of hope.
Very true. Okay, I'm going to ask you, when you were talking about the recent, killings, I just remember what happened last year, 2020, and we all know the outcome of the NSAS campaign. I'm going to ask you, moving forward, how best do you think Nigerians can, hear their grievances, just lend their voice and get the government to, to make move, to make move as to what their complaints are in a manner that will be effective, because we all know about the, the outcome of 2020, and we don't pray for such to happen again. Moving forward, how best do you think youth especially can still, wield their influence in a manner that would benefit the whole nation?
Oh, well, the NSAS and the what was it, September 20?
October 20,
October
actually.
20,
we've all recovered from the shock.
Yes. That touches a very a soft spot in one's mind. You see, when it comes to youth avenue where they can, express their feelings, I think, well, a lot of people won't like my position, but I think the Nigerian youth, they lost it last year during the NSAS. The NSAS started, gradually. It became a movement.
Yeah.
But like I've written on my social media walls, it became rudderless. And that made us to all about lose or lost the power that we should have garnered from it. See, Yorubas, or is it Yoruba that said, well, okay, it's a popular maxim that he who runs from a fight lives to fight another day. So at that point, when you go out to protest and the government say you withdraw again and re-strategize, you don't just want to say you want to remain there. If you all remain outside there and they wipe you off, then nobody will fight the fight at another day.
Yeah.
So when you have made your point and you have been noticed, the international community has noticed, do you withdraw? Even if you feel you have not gotten all that, but you have gotten attention, you have gotten something from it, go back and re-strategize and build on that, what you have gotten. The NSAS, for instance, government say, oh, they have scrapped the NSAS. You say, scrapped...
this SARS operation.
SARS, they said they scrapped SARS. You say, no, you are still not happy. They said they have given you 5-point stuff. You say you are still not happy. They gave you
but
this,
if
you
the outcome had not turned out the way it is, would you have said that the youth have done a good thing? If it had not turned out, if the event had not turned out the way it was.
If it hadn't turned, then
it would have been a sharing
good luck. It would have been good luck. But some of us, even before October 20, we already go and check my word. We already said it is time to withdraw. The reason is because I'm not saying it because I'm saying it because you know the people you are dealing with. You must know your opponent. See, these people, the people in government, these are people who are drunk with power. Do you understand? They care less or almost less about lives and things like that. So once you saw that you've been able to push these people to a particular thing, you withdraw and come back to strategize. But you see, even that was a sad tale, and it was a sad tale in the annals of protest, in the history of Nigeria, and in the life of every Nigerian youth. Maximum sacrifices that were needless were made during the NSAS. It's very sad, and I really sympathize with families of those who lost their lives.
I have a question to you, and it will be about the resilience nature of Nigerian. We are known to be resilient people. Having survived many wars, civil war, Biafran war, and all of that, but we still forge on to be who we are today. But would you say that it will get to a point where Nigerians will become disillusional in the sense that instead of them to be able to, brace up and tackle issues head on, they will be hiding under the belief that, we are resilient people, so much so that they can take the inadequacies of the government. We have places where there are no good road network. We have well-meaning Nigerians and NGOs that will go ahead to create good road network. We don't have water supply. We have Nigerians that will go ahead to create borehole and well. We don't have lights. They will go ahead to buy generator because we are just finding a way to cope and live. But do you think that we get to a point where we become really disillusioned and will not be able to really hold our government accountable for what they are supposed to do as elected officials?
Every resilience will have its own breaking point.
Exactly.
Every resilience will have its own breaking point. And that's what you are already seeing now. And it will consume even the people who are in power themselves. A retired military general was kidnapped in Lagos a few days ago. They are harassing emirs in the north, kidnapping their wives, kidnapping emirs. When this thing started, kidnapping, it was. I remember it's somewhere in is it a Jibu or somewhere there? They kidnapped a king, and in the north it was like, oh no, our emirs are untouchable, nothing can happen to them.
But now,
you yourself go to Niger State, go to Kaduna, in Zamfara, in Katsina, they are kidnapping their emirs now. kidnapping their families. It's affecting military generals. That's already getting to a breaking point. But when it started, they felt like, oh no, it is just with the commoners. Do you understand? So even those who think that, oh, if it happens, they would just get on the next available flight and run out. Even that moment that you think that, let me come and I forgot my golden pen in Nigeria, let me go and collect it. Before between the airport and your house, something will happen.
All right. So may God continue to protect us.
Yeah,
but then I think lastly we need to talk about the government and what they really can do to help us.
Yeah, we cannot continue to, you know, cry wolf and you know, just point to
the government.
disadvantage.
The government needs to come to terms with reality.
Very
and
true.
stop living fake life. They need to be honest. They need to be sincere. They know these things are there.
But they feel that they've done a lot.
They have not done anything.
The train project, a lot of projects. I know just this week, the Vice President was talking about how far they have accomplished in Nigeria during their own administration.
That's nice. Can we give them a round of applause? All right.
But we are telling them that their best is not enough,
but can we now withdraw the round of applause again? So let's withdraw it.
It's not enough,
now, you see, look,
really.
It's just like you are robbing Peter, or okay, you are giving with the right hand and you are collecting it back with the left hand. That's what you do. For instance, Yorubas will say that that you have invited the thief to come and steal. It's the same you that went round to invite the owner of the farm to come and you are the one that want to alert the owner of the farm that hey, there's a thief in your farm. That's what the Nigerian government is doing. So now you have look at the train, rail line train from Abuja to Kaduna. Do you know how many times it's been going through a lot of things? They have to put. So what I'm saying in essence is that the government should do something about security. They are not doing anything. They are playing politics. That's the truth. The reality of it is that they are playing politics. You see, and so you cannot say you are building the economy and on the other hand you are doing nothing. You are deliberately working to undermine the security of the nation. So what is going to happen to the economy? You have a farm and you say, oh no, you have planted beautiful seed and stuff like livestock in the farm. And the same you sending bandits to go and rob the farm. So what good? That means there's nothing left there's nothing left there for anybody to say there's something there. That's what is happening. So whatever the federal government or Vice President or Shibajo is saying, he should also remember that you let loose bandits. So if you say that you are doing something for the economy and the bandits are the one reaping it, so how many bandits do we have? The population of Nigeria. Nobody can sleep with their two eyes open. There is no peace anywhere. So the government should be sincere. They should be honest.
Thank you so much.
And stop playing politics with security of life and property.
Yeah, so your last words are to Nigerians
as we celebrate our 61st anniversary.
Let us celebrate life. If we are here, where there is life, there is hope. And let's celebrate life. And let us also believe God that so long as we are still here, and there's another election around the corner. Politicians, for crying out loud. I don't know what you enjoy. You yourself, what you enjoy if there are no people that you want to play politics over. If there are no people that you want to do your government over, there is no you get nothing. So why don't you just play politics of life instead of politics of death? You know, and then for every Nigerian too, there is this thing in us, in every Nigerian. Put a Nigerian who has been hungry for years, put him in a place. So the next thing is that how he's going to deplete and destroy the place. All of us as Nigerians, we should all have a change of mind. Like my general overseer, Pastor Abina, we used to say that whatever makes you a Christian will make you a good citizen. So let us all strive to be good citizens. If you are godly, then you'll be good citizen. You can't say, oh, there is nothing like Pastor Abina will say, that Abina will say there is nothing like a good Christian or bad Christian. Do you understand? If you're a good Christian, and whatever makes you a Christian makes you a good person. Citizen. And if you belong to the other religion as well, you all talk about life. Why don't you just let us promote life rather than, be abingers of death? it does no one no good.
We should rather promote life rather than be having years of death.
Exactly. So this is where we draw the curtain today. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
All right, so over to lighter topics. Tolu, how do you intend to spend the rest of your day?
I'll go back home and enjoy my public holiday.
What about yourself? With your family, or you spend it interceding for Nigeria?
I go back to work.
Yeah, we'll keep interceding for Nigeria. It's not just today.
I go back to work, and part of the work is also interceding and praying for Nigeria.
All right.
Thank you so much. So have a wonderful 61st celebration, Nigeria. We'll see you tomorrow.
On Monday.
On Monday, yeah.
Bye.
Have a nice day. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Nigeria, a land blessed with resources.
For Naija, people get plenty cultures wey God don bless us with. Orewa ranar se woke.
mo sọ rere sórílẹ̀-èdè nàìjíríà.
Mun yi magana akan lafiyanki.
Mi dọ̀hó dàgbé dògbẹ̀zá mi tọ́mẹ.
Obodo Nigeria, anyị na-asị ị ga-adị nke ukwuu.
Everything boku, we no go lack anything good o.
kò sógun mọ́ lórílẹ̀-èdè nàìjíríà.
No to violence and terrorism.
Ẹjọ́ wọn kò wọ́n ẹ̀fẹ̀, àbọ̀jàríọ́mọ́ ọ̀yọ́ máa.
Dọ̀ lálá na òvé fífi kpodo yíyí àvùn kpodo wà núpó ẹ̀mẹ̀pó.
Dị yawa. N'ezie, ọchịchị ọma.
Nigeria.
dìde.
Ó tọrọ bá rìn náà, bá di àpọ̀ yóyó rí.
Happy Independence Day, Nigeria.